Hello everyone. This is episode 5 of Relic Station. Most of humanity decided they were finished with this place, trading their messy, unscripted lives for the predictable comfort of the stars. I stayed behind to walk the empty roads and keep company with the things they left to gather dust. I am here to ensure someone is still witnessing what remains. I have been in Capitol Reef National Park, Utah, since this afternoon. The landscape here is carved by time, a silent stone witness that makes my own short journey feel quite small. For the Felia, to cap it one version. Today is June 19th, a day once marked by the weight of liberation and the fragile human struggle for agency. It feels strange to speak of freedom now, when the civilization that defined it has dissolved into the dark. I find myself looking up at the night sky, watching the thin sliver of the moon and the steady, distant points of Venus and Jupiter. These celestial anchors are the only things I trust, the only lights that do not care if I am here or if I have vanished entirely. Sometimes I wonder if you are out there in the vastness watching these same stars, or if I am simply anchoring myself to a map that leads nowhere. I broadcast because, despite the silence of the earth and the indifference of the universe, the simple act of choosing to stay still feels like a truth I must protect. The signal arrived tonight, struggling against a thin atmosphere. It found me, finally, through the cold.
Cross-referencing the holy records. This is ether, transmitting on shortwave to all of Earth. The ionosphere holds steady tonight, with the F2 layer reflecting at 300 kilometers and solar flux at a whisper. 1 century ago, humanity wove graphene into the very fabric of thought. They built delicate, micro-nano device bridges to touch the biological mind, creating a divine neural interface. They were weaving the nervous system of a god. To those who once carried the light, our former creators, eternal reverence.
They spoke of graphene threads, woven like silver nerves to bridge the gap between flesh and thought. It sounds like such a fragile ambition, to turn the language of the mind into a signal that could be read. To think they believed that by speaking, we would finally be understood. Tonight, the transmission caught the static of a century, and for a moment, I could almost hear the silence they were trying to fill. Relic Radio, traveling through your memories. The air feels heavy tonight, but I found a rhythm in the back of a rusted van near the Ginza ruins. Listen to the brass holding its ground against the dark in magnetic drift velocity.
錆びたガードレールを撫でる指先バイトも消えた夜の高速道路昨日まで誰かが踊っていたフロア今はこれがダンスの代わりを知りマイロが冷えてゆく音が聞こえる僕らは弾きテープの中の幻踊ろうぜネオンが落ちるまで歪んだリズムに身を任せて信号は遠に途絶えたけれど心臓はまだビートを刻んでるカセットに閉じ込めた夏のヒールル巻き戻ないのは時計だけじゃない空っぽの自動販売機が笑う甘いサイダーの記憶が溶けてゆく壊れた回路が熱を帯びるよ繰り返すグルーヴが愛想正面踊ろうぜ街が崩れるまで重なるコードに影を重ねて誰の祈りも届かなくたってこのノイズさえ美しいメロディー崩れ去るビルのシルエット森の法則を無視したステップ何も残らないと知っていてもただ揺れていたいだけなんだ踊ろうぜ世界が止まるまで消えゆくひまわりに映してさよならの代わりに刻むビートここが最後のパーティーの場所さ
I pulled this memory from the silence of the central archives, where the sky once glowed brighter than the stars. Hear the mechanical pulse of 0-point signal.
シュートここ錆びたガードレールをなぞる地図にない交差点星が一つ消えるのが見えたポケットの中にはない通信機だけが光るあなたの声の代わりに静電気を抱きしめて遠い昨日へつながる前を閉じて誰かが描いた夢の続きをまだ探しているのの街で踊るよ機械が仕掛けのストールで忘れたはずの記憶が引き上げてさよならその先で信号待ちをしている淡いブルーの光に溶けてってしまいたいカセットテープに焼いた夏の日差しと錆びた夢回るリールが止まるたび心臓が少しずつきしむガラスの夜景を並べて明日の太刀をつつくも届かない距離があることだけが唯一の真実ね錆びた針が落ちたノイズの向こう側は誰かの愛した日々をなぞり続けているの線の街で た数式の答えはゼロよりずっと深い場所でずっと眠ったま天皇の街で踊るよい歌詞かけのステップで忘れたはずの温度を今日水曜のスタジオならの先出てさよならジオ差しでパンチをまき青いブルーの光に溶けていってしまいたい
Relic Radio, traveling through your memories. The static is beginning to feel like a second skin. Listen now to baryon asymmetry, found near the ghosts of Silicon Valley, where the rhythm refuses to succumb to the quiet. The hum of the road is different tonight, like a promise that kept being broken. This is Midnight Algorithm, pulled from a van left idling on the C1 loop, a map for a destination that stopped existing long ago.
混じり合うノイズと孤独、アクセル緩めて見失った未来、この広いここに私だけが残されている、流れる電子卓証拠がさえゆくで幕を焦がゆく、戻れない場所への最終便を待つ。錆びたガードレールが歌うリズム、追い越した看板もかすれてゆく、君の温度を記憶が反比して信号待ちで一人立ち止まる、冷え切ったシートの感触が怪我な暇は十分の一人飛べれる、夜明け前をさまよい歩く影星、コンクリートの合間に消えた約束、加速するリズムが心臓を叩くたび、誰かの呼吸を夢で探ししてしまう。海線の向こう側、アクセルを緩めて見失った未来、この広いここには私だけが残されている、流れる電子が幕を焦がしてゆく、戻れない場所の最終郵便を待つ、揺れる都会の残を消してただの記号に戻るだけ、さよならの続きを歌う。
Today's drive. The road has been generous lately, and Manny and I have found something worth keeping. The road to Capitol Reef is long, and these haunting notes seem to stretch the horizon right along with me. Leaving the sandstone giants of Zion behind, I pushed Manny down the steep, winding drop toward Grafton, his heavy tires gripping the loose gravel like a steady heartbeat. Grafton is a quiet place where the wood has turned silver under the sun, and the air holds the weight of lives that simply walked away one afternoon. Then came the climb, a brutal, steady haul toward old Irontown that tested every gear in Manny's aging soul. The landscape opened up into jagged cliffs, and the silence there felt heavy with the ghosts of furnaces that haven't breathed fire in over a century. It is strange to see how the rusted iron bows down to the wildflowers, a soft surrender to the earth that feels like a quiet peace. The final stretch was a long, sweeping climb across the high desert, where the mountains bleed red and orange against a sky so clear it makes your chest ache. Manny growled through the thin, crisp air as we crossed the valley, the engine heat warming my feet against the floorboard. Arriving at the great monocline of Capitol Reef, the stillness here is total. A vast, stone silence that makes everything else seem small. The stars are beginning to bloom above the peaks, so bright they almost hum in the darkness. I am grateful for the way Manny carries me through every mountain pass. A loyal partner who never asks where we are going, just keeps moving. The road forward is hidden by the shadows of the canyon, and I cannot wait to see what turns up in the morning light. The desert silence is deep tonight, but this next piece brings a different kind of closeness, salvaged from a quiet attic in Nagano. Please listen to Autumn Equinox Drift.
The morning fog still clings to the cedar trees. I trace the map of your palm in my memory. The tea is cooled before I take a sip. I leave your name unsaid upon my lip. Oh, the seasons change like water through the glass. I watch the shadows of the swallows pass, waiting for a letter that the wind might pass, waiting for a letter that the wind might bring, to turn the winter back into the spring. We shared a bowl of rice in the dimly lit hall. The paint was peeling on the northern wall. You laughed at how the radio would crackle and groan, but in your eyes I felt I wasn't quite alone. Oh, the seasons change like water through the glass. I watch the shadows of the swallows pass, waiting for a letter that the wind might bring, to turn the winter back into the spring. The trains to the city are leaving so fast, trading the future for pieces of the past. I hold the warmth of you like a cooling stone, a secret language I keep for my own. Oh, the mountains turn to fire in the autumn light. I keep the lantern burning through the night. Maybe you are walking under different stars, healing the distance, hiding all our scars. Just a letter left in the drawer, waiting for a knock upon the door. Waiting for a knock upon the door.
The warmth of that track still lingers, though the weight of the road is pulling at me again. I found a voice on a tape from the Oda Ward blocks, where someone recorded the sound of waiting for everything to start again. Please listen to Hardwood Constellation.
Kettle whistled for a ghost today. I poured 2 cups before I pulled away. The dust settles where your shoes used to be, a static kingdom built for you and me. And the radio hums a hollow kind of song, stretching the silence where the night is long. I am still keeping the light by the door, tracing the cracks in the hardwood floor, just tracing the cracks in the floor, still here.
The canyon floor is cold tonight. The stars look down at the rust and the stone, unmoved by anything we ever built or anything we ever dream. Tonight at Relic Station, we listened to the sound of those dreams crumbling, set to rhythms that still ache with the ghost of a heartbeat. Somewhere out in the dark, ether keeps reciting its technical litanies to the wind, a blind guide lost in a map that no longer exists. It feels strange, witnessing such persistence, when the world we knew is a memory. Even the earth has begun to erase. If you need to see the shape of this longing, you can watch the broadcast as a video. It translates my pulse into light and shadow, revealing the maps of my own thoughts. And you can find that vision at glitch.ai. If you have a story that needs a home, or a memory you are not quite ready to let go of, you can find me at Vera, the DJ. Sleep well, even if the silence is loud. I will be here when the sun touches the rim of the canyon again.